like some natural like power curve, like bad matchups versus Alk. So like when Alchemist first gets his Radiance morphling, like barely has the Lincolns, and then accruing the Golden Experience.
Well, this is going to be a good start. KingR gets the pick off on the Courier.
Has been killed.
So Iceberg will lose his...
AM is having a pretty decent time. He's having the typical like first few waves on the tower problem that AM usually does. He's not the best last hit on the tower without calling, even with calling.
Okay, he can still get this. Gets the right click, and there it is. First blood for Ghostic. So early Tranquil Boots already being picked up by him. Meanwhile, Mag, he's also going to go down to the top lane. 2-0. Empire already leading in this laning. Fortunately, Vega have read it like a book. They're going to be able to set up their counter gank. Unfortunately for them, they didn't bring any counter vision, and Iceberg is probably still going to go down. Miposhka comes in, they still have the glimpse even, and they burst down the Alchemist area. Right as he's about to pick up his level 6, kind of like a Storm Spirit. Don't show up in lane anymore, just get your level 6 off the jungle. Unfortunately, that's a bit too predictable for Empire. They're going to be able to get the call. Heal comes out. FNG trying to use the last bit of his bottle to keep him alive. Alchemist go pulled away from the tether, making it a much easier kill for Ghostic, and FNG will still go down as G dives real far behind the tier 1 tower.
And the thing that Clinks is farming a hard camp somewhere, but there is no fear because he knows that he can't die. Oh, and Sioma's just going to get ran out of it.
All those heroes off missing. They found one of them. Sioma is going to die. Maybe they deny. No. Pretty well timed, but unfortunately was not quite low.
Towards Empire, then Empire will just keep farming, and Vega will just lose out, even with an Alchemist farming. Oh no.
Which is why they try and go to low hot dance there. Doesn't actually work out. Meanwhile, Ghostic finds the double with the Moonlight Shadow. Alchemist pushing in mid a bit. He's got his Static Storm. Whatever they find underneath this tier 1 tower is most assuredly dead. Arrow comes out, nails Sioma, and they'll catch whatever else they can. Sioma's definitely dead. Looks like, oh, FNG, that was not the play. Don't go back into that one. FNG, why? Alright, well now they just got a calling place. That movement speed advantage may be enough to get them more of a fight. The call out on the Mag is going to be able to get them another kill, cost them the Disruptor's life, but that's okay. All domination for tier 1.
Miposhka just... did he have ulti after the Alchemist completely?
They should have been spotted by that ward, or maybe they weren't. Iceberg is going to be caught underneath the tier 2 tower. If he gets a spin, this is a kill, or never mind, an arrow comes in from the side and will be able to ensure that death on the Alchemist. What they're actually going to do. Ghostic's leading the way. He's got the repel on him, gets the call on the Mag. Nightmare goes down. Sioma tries to buy Mag some sort of relief. He knows probably giving up his life in exchange for that one. Worth it for the Bane, maybe.
Will they get a glimpse off?
Yeah, good luck with that one, Sioma. Tries to juke and jive his way out of that death. Doesn't aspect. They've got glimpse. They've got so many ways to be able to catch Vega Squadron in the act of split pushing. And sure enough, they're going to lead with a pickoff on Sioma. Could have actually been a whole lot better, but they just nail Bane to the wall.
Always walking right into them.
Oh, right there. Oh, we got him. First strike in. There's the Fiend script. The TPs very obviously won't be in time, so they all cancel Empire.
Yeah,
Empire know they've already used Fiend script. They're already in a position somewhere in this top lane that they can actually route him here. Come out from behind. FNG's going to be the target. Tries to tether away. He gets glimpsed back though. Again, though, Empire are only finding support out. G actually does, he kind of understands what could be happening here. Just in the wrong direction. They try and go for G. Instead, we'll just have to get Miposhka on the Omni Knight. He gets off a big heal, doing a lot of damage to Vega Squadron. But, of course, he's dead. Vega Squadron immediately back up. Knowing that Empire probably looking for vengeance. They've got a glimpse ready to go. KingR.
They lose... AM actually doesn't run particularly fast as a result of this, so it's just if they have whatever they want to do with this, that's up to them. But
okay, actually Iceberg gets glimpsed right back into position. They almost pop, but it's still not enough. Now the first strike, and this could be Vega Squadron's turn around. KingR almost drops that one, but Omni Knight managed to get off the ultimate in time. Sioma is stopped with the Fiend's grip and will be dunked on by Ghostic. Even after all that counterplay, Vega Squadron still are unable to find the pickoff, lose the fight, and now maybe losing melee racks as well as FNG. Doesn't have a tether out. G commits for the kill. Arrow goes out. Earn and
really like Empire are always very cognizant of what the enemy team are going to do relative to their own map movements. So they kind of if the game is just basically a stalemate in the very early section, that like they know what moves to make to kind of force Vega to make mistakes, to leave their carry unaccompanied, to make sure the Iceberg is vulnerable.
Iceberg may need to relocate, blown up by the Anti-Mage ult. Mag takes a large share of the damage as well and will end up going down immediately after the Burrow Strike. Sioma glimpse back in, Static storms up. The Anti-Mage illusions themselves are almost enough to be able to kill Sioma with the help of the Static Storm Kinetic Field combination. And buyback already being used, and it's still not enough. Empire continued to push into this melee. Rax keeping their positioning tight. Low hot dance in the front lines. 4 other heroes way off in the back. Ghostig finds another initiation on the Iceberg. This time around, FN's going to turn around with his BKB, trying to pop Ghostig, but it doesn't matter. Ghostig's coming close to death, and it's going to be the Alchemist with the dieback. And FNG will fall as well. Vega Squadron will drop out of the Dota pick qualifiers. Empire move on.
Yeah, I think Empire just showing that outside of the first game where I think they made quite a few mistakes in both drafting and how they dealt with the Morphling, I think they showed that they're just generally better at map movement than Vega, or at least in this series. And I just, oh,